Welcome back, everyone. Going into the final hour here of Week 12. Adam, tell us about this ancientness.
This thing, this big black thing. Okay, so they load it into the crate and then start to like attach a bunch of computer equipment that they have. Like they've wheeled over carts and are attaching all this equipment to it and running like computer diagnostics on it.
Yeah.
Piani, do you want to make a computer tech with intelligence to see if you can figure out what they're doing?
Yeah. I don't get any bonus to intelligence, so it's just a +1.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would like to know what the fuck, and maybe it'll tell me what's +1, 9.
Okay. So they seem to be activating, testing, and retesting a series of like comm blocking software and turning on like most of the hardware in the thing is both for, it seems like they're running like coolant subroutines to like keep the inside of the thing cold and also making sure that no communication is capable of getting into the box. Basically, it's like a whole bunch of like jamming software and like it's like a big Faraday cage built into the crate.
Does that mean no communication is coming out of the box as well?
Yeah, it seems primarily like the other way, but yeah, you imagine it would work that way too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
over closed comms, I mentioned something about a lot of jamming and facts that the box is like protecting itself, so to speak.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't take the guy the full like 3 hours that he said. It takes closer to like an hour and a bit, but you could tell he was trying to buy himself time. And when they're done, he says to, because he's learned his lesson, he says to Mr. S, he's like, this crate, specially designed. And you can see like he's really, really proud of it, like he invented it himself, which he very well might have. He's like, no transmission gets in, no transmission gets out, perfectly safe for transportation as long as the crate is not damaged. The crate is okay, everything inside, a-okay, nice and safe. Be very, very gentle with it. You came in that truck, yes? Be careful on the road. Some bumpy terrain. Where is your ship?
Talking to you, Mr. S.
Yeah.
Generic response is it's nearby. Don't worry about that.
Good, good. And inertial dampers on the ship all looked at recently? Everything okay? I sent spec sheets.
He's like, oh yeah, inertial dampeners. Yes.
As like Mr. S says that, I put my hand up and I'm just like, the ship is fine. How about you come with us? That's not a question. Let's go.
He's like, come with you where? I have work to do. That
You
was
work
not the
for me
agreement.
now.
No, I work for the government. You want my services, you have to talk to them.
I just turn around and snap twice and start walking out of the room.
Okay. So, before, like, as you're leaving, he looks at Mr. Stikari and he's like, he, like, gestures to the crate, which is on, like, a grab sled now. And he's kind of like, are you going to take it? This is all very unorthodox. This guy's used to having rules.
I say, we'll take it from here. Thank you.
Okay. All right, so Prosper.
Is it just sorry, go ahead. No.
I was gonna say, Prosper, what do you do you just like get back in the car and hang out there and listen to the radio until they come out?
Yeah, I think I'm actually like hanging out outside of the car, like looking really put out, just like
Just chain smoking Galois, like
I need a baguette.
yeah.
playing
but,
the accordion. Whatever.
but the entire time I'm just like checking every drone, checking every
Totally.
guard, just like
Yeah,
super, like I'm acting, but I'm on high alert.
Okay, make a tactics roll.
Okay. Come on, Prosper.
Yes.
So tactical.
You have at least one of the drones like not flying in pattern anymore and just like pretty much hanging directly over the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice that there are soldiers who are doing like an okay job, but not a great job of looking like they're not watching you.
Yeah.
But they definitely are.
Did they see me watching them? Do I need to roll perception?
Make a stealth roll.
Okay. That's plus dex, right?
Yeah, sure. Or actually, I think in this case you're trying to hide a social cue, so it's probably plus charisma.
Crap.
Charisma stealth. Do it.
Fuck.
All right, so they definitely like at least one of them noticed you being all like, "What's going on?" There's an animated GIF if I've ever seen one. Yeah, so at least one of them notices you being suspicious.
Yeah,
But they don't
good.
notice you.
Um,
It was all part of my plan.
Shit. God, I wonder if there's some way I can like. Yeah, you know what? I snap my fingers
Okay.
like at the guard,
Sure, he comes over.
and I say, I say, Monsieur has hired me on to make sure that the object is acquired in a safe condition. I need to see your security facilities.
He kind of, he looks at you, and he's still got his helmet down, so you're just scowling at yourself. And he says, like, it comes over his little shoulder mounted. Nice, he's so rude. He's like, I don't think that's gonna happen, sir. Your security is your responsibility, and ours is ours. You don't need to see the facilities.
I just like glare at him and I say, Monsieur will be very displeased.
Well, all right, but he's gonna be displeased with you and not with me. So, and then he looks over at the tent whose doors are opening. He's like, "Oh, Monsieur seems to be arriving," and he starts walking away. You hear the gravel like crunching under his boots as your friends start coming back. So I guess Higgs, you come out first, and then Piani, are you gonna follow Higgs, or are you coming out last?
Yeah, I'll follow Higgs.
Okay, so Piani and then Higgs, and then Mr. S, are you taking up the rear and letting this guy push the crate, or are you pushing it?
If he's pushing it, I'd let him, I guess.
Yeah, okay. I think that was like when he was inside, he's like, should I like take it out to the truck, or are you gonna take it, or so you want to get him to do it?
Yeah, if he's willing to, sure.
Okay, yeah, he pushes it out towards the back of the truck, lifts the grab sled and slides it in there, and then he says one more time, like he comes back to you, Mr. S, and like is talking to you and also to Higgs, but trying not to get Higgs mad at him. But he's like, I know I said it already. I can't stress this enough. This object is very dangerous, and if the containment field is damaged, he puts his hands up. It's illegal for a reason.
Are we
Which is
talking explosion or radiation?
He shakes his head and kind of like looks at you like, how do you not know this? And he's like, neither.
Look,
We sent the briefing. I don't.
Am I hearing this?
Yeah.
Well, I guess since I came out first, I see that they stopped, and I just turn and I'm just snapping furiously at Mr. as I'm walking
trying to
towards
distract him.
Yeah. Well, not
Okay.
distract him, just to like get him to get out of the conversation.
I say, my job is not to know what it is, just tell me what the danger is.
He says, we didn't have time to study it. I don't know. It's dormant now, but kind of like rolls his eyes. But it's
This is
your
a-
problem now and not mine. So
This
If
is
anyone-
a living thing?
he says, that's a question for a philosopher, not an archaeologist. If
He's still right in front of
anyone-
us.
Yeah, you're having this conversation. He says, if anyone finds you with this, you didn't get it here. Do you understand?
I nod.
I don't care how much money you paid for it. If that comes back here, war could happen. So, if the government didn't need this money so badly, we wouldn't be selling it in the first place. So just take it, please, and go. And I hope that I never see it or hear about it ever again. I can get back to my work.
As he like finishes his statement, I
Yeah.
don't know if I'm wearing sunglasses. I take something off and just like stare at him.
Yeah.
Or maybe I just finally make eye contact with him, and
Yeah.
I'm like, 15,000 to get in that car.
he looks at you. He says, "I have a career here. This is one of the most important digs in the entire sector. I'm not leaving. I'm sorry."
Well, you fucked up. And then I just walk off.
While this is sort of happening, I want to come back to Rajani because obviously I'm starting to feel like she knows exactly what this is.
Okay.
So I want to come back to her via text and say, you do realize that we're now in possession of an incredibly explosive and unstable device, right?
She replies, "Is that what it is?"
And yeah, I kind of coyly respond with, well, based off of the packaging and what they actually told us about the safety of this thing, yeah, I think it might be. Are you sure you don't know?
She replies, "I have no idea what's in that crate. If it's explosive like you say, be careful."
Why would your employer want explosives?
She replies with, "Some people sell drugs, some people sell guns."
But certainly explosives can be obtained through other means and
I see.
not on a hostile planet like Anoni.
So she replies with, "Maybe they're very special explosives.
Okay.
I don't know. Just get them out of there safely."
Okay. All right. End of line.
Okay. So you've
Are
you've
we
loaded
all
the-
like getting in the car?
Yeah, I think that's what's happening. Sure.
Yeah.
And-
in the car.
We're like closing doors,
Mm-hmm.
rolling windows up.
Yeah.
All signs seem to indicate we're going to be allowed to leave.
Yeah.
So as soon as like everybody's in, and I'm just like hands at 10 and 2, and I just say, "So, what is it?"
Get the fuck out of here.
I start driving very slowly, carefully towards the front gate.
Okay.
I drive
The-
through the front
The
gate.
gate. Yeah, the gate opens.
I drive out.
Okay.
I drive to the ship.
Okay. You drive
Good.
back to the base.
Yeah, I say, now that it seems like we're not being followed, as far as I can see.
Do you want to take a look around and make sure that's true?
Yeah. Oh, I definitely look
Okay.
around.
Make a perception check.
I'm gonna roll like a 3.
Yeah, you're gonna roll a 3 and then run over a marmot and crash the
8.
car. Okay. You're like, "Where are the drones?" You hit a tree.
Mhm.
No, there is a drone like that is like following you at a pretty significant distance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I point that out to Peony and I say, Ms. Peak, there's a drone following us from far above. Now, Monsieur Higgins, can you describe for me the device?
It's better if you don't know. Why do you need to know what it looks like? It's a black box.
We don't know what it is. Maybe I have knowledge you don't.
Do you know what
Maybe
black
I can be
boxes look
useful
like?
to you, Monsieur Higgins.
Do you know what black boxes look like?
Monsieur Higgins, there is something inside the box, no?
I'm
What's in
sure
the
there
box,
is.
Higgs? What's in the fucking box?
I mean, obviously, Prosper not knowing it's very possible it's an ancient AI, only saying because the box is designed to block communication. I get the impression they don't want whatever is here to interface with anything.
Will you describe for me the interior?
It looks like a fucking black orb, a sphere with some wires dangling off.
I roll Maltech.
I was gonna say, would you like to make a Maltech roll? It's gonna be a really hard one, just to warn
Yeah.
you.
Well, 1 in 36. Nope.
No. Okay. It doesn't sound like any Maltech you've ever heard of.
That sounds very strange. Let's be sure to get it out of here safely. Is there anything you can do about that drone?
I don't think the drone's a problem. I think trying to access it will actually be a bad idea. Let's just keep an eye on it. We're in a fucking armored car.
Did we tell them that we paid them?
Paid who?
The fuck
The
are you-
government.
We didn't pay him anything.
But that was the cover story, yeah.
But we did tell them that we paid. But
I
we
assume
did not,
so. They mentioned it.
We did not actually pay.
Sure.
There is a big hole in our story. I am merely pointing out these eventualities. Turning left along a ridge, driving through the forest. Yeah.
Are you going to our ship? Or are we delivering this to to Miss Von Dorm? What are we doing?
I'm driving to wherever
she's at the
we're
ship,
supposed to be going.
Okay.
You're at the little like Madari base.
Do
disguised.
do a circle around something and see if the drone, if anything else happens.
Yeah, I mean, I don't go straight for the Madari base. I drive,
Okay.
I take a right instead of a left, and I see if the drone keeps following us.
Okay. How long do you want to do that? Like lead the drone off?
I mean, I assume we have a full tank of gas.
Yeah.
So I'll go for an hour.
Okay. All right. Let's take a look here. Okay. So the drone, you lose sight of it after about 40 minutes or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Whether that means it's turned around or what.
When I notice that it's gone, I say, Piani, is there any way you can ping that drone just to make sure that it's gone?
I'm sure I could probably do like some sort of a check to see if
Yep.
I can connect to anything, right?
Yeah. I mean, it'll have a hidden like SSID or whatever, but you can go searching for it. You can computer it.
Yeah.
Do it. Ooh.
Oh my fucking god.
You're super good at this game, Wade. Ooh. No drone. Clear blue sky. No drones anyplace.
Very
It's
well.
fucking clear. There's not a fucking drone anywhere around here. The fucking eye's not working. I don't know.
Piani, are you lying to me?
Yes.
All right. And I say, Piani, can you pull up a map of the area and find me another route to the Madari base that doesn't require us to backtrack?
Yeah, I could probably pull up a
Well,
schematic.
we're going to the Swan Song, not the Medard base.
What?
Wherever we're going, I went the other way.
They're in the same location.
Oh, okay.
Somebody make a navigation check. This is a navigation check right here. Piani, if you want to try and help with computers, someone else can make the actual nav check.
Okay, I'll try to help with my double ones here, JP.
Okay. God
Get
damn
some
it.
more ones.
Oh, 7. All
All
right.
right.
I don't know what
So
happened
you-
with Geoff. Anyways.
Yeah, did we lose Mr. S?
Yeah, if we get into a fight, it'll just suck. We'll just have to end the episode. But we can keep going.
Okay.
Navigation's based off int.
Yeah, and you get an extra +1 from the map that Piani, the little GPS. That Piani's got
Fucking
right.
crush.
Boom! Awesome. So yeah, you find a route that's both fairly expedient and pretty stealthy. Like you go through like a ravine and like.
Can I make a stealth check to also make it a stealthier route? Or a tactics
Just
check?
stick with your 12, JP. Come on.
Yeah, I would stick with what you got. This is a sufficient because your goal was to find a route and lose your pursuer, right? And
Okay,
not lead
gotcha.
them back to the base, and you did that. You accomplished that goal.
Sure.
Okay, cool. So you get back to where you parked the Swan Song. It's about 4 or 5 in the afternoon, local time.
I like aggressively get out of the car, slam the door, walk into the back of the cargo thing, and just immediately start looking for the Madari crew.
Okay, so you want to go into their base?
Yeah,
well-
if that's where they're at, if they're not on
Yeah.
the actual ship.
Yeah. Rajani is like waiting for you when you get there, and she's like, "What happened? I haven't heard from you in hours."
Can we talk, please? Can we go somewhere and talk privately, please, right now?
Yes, of course.
Like, good, let's go.
Okay, so you go back to that like room where they planned all this stuff with all the pictures on the wall and the thing, and she looks like nervous. She's like, "What's wrong? What happened?"
What the fuck did we just pick up?
I don't know.
This
A
idiot,
crate.
this governmental fucking moron's talking about doomsday bullshit, saying if we don't have our ship in check and that if it gets bounced a certain way, that I don't know. That I don't want get this thing out of my possession right now.
Piani said it was a bomb. Is that
It
is that
might
true?
be. It's a black box and it's a black orb, and I don't want anything to do with it. I want our money, and I want to get the fuck out of here.
Well, the buyer is on their way, so you'll have your money soon. We just need to hang on to it for now. Get
We
it
might
out
have
of
the
the
government
system.
on our way, man. We didn't pay for this shit. We just walked out of there. It was way too easy.
Well, I mean, we can't very well go and take it back now, can we? So forward is the only way. So, fine, let's get it loaded onto the ship, and I will make sure that we keep watch. If they were following you, we'd know by now, wouldn't we?
Well, luckily, I'm a fucking amazing and this is the 9th planet now that I've saved the crew on. Thank you very much. And by the way, 300,000 is shit. I hope I'm going to be getting more. That you better put me the fucking... You better give a blowjob to fucking Mustafa Lee, whatever the fuck his name is, because I just saved everyone's ass here.
She's like, and we appreciate that. You'll get your money, Higgs. But
dumbest fucking job I've ever taken. I just stormed out of the room.
Okay, all right. She follows you, and then comes upstairs to where she goes to find Piani. So what are you doing, Piani? Are you loading the box on the ship?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think as soon as you get back to the ship, Connor comes out to give you a hand, and he's like, "Oh, fancy box. What's in it?"
Connor, don't fuck with the box.
Okay.
It's like incredibly unstable fucking thing in there. Don't even know what it is, but know that you can't fuck with it.
Gotcha. Don't fuck with the box. We're putting it on the ship.
We're putting it on the fucking ship.
Okay. So he like kind of like takes the initiative to like get it ready and load it up on the ship and like strap it down and everything. And when you get into when you actually like first go onto the ship, and I think Prosper, you're probably there too, right? Okay. So when you get onto the ship, Pi comes on the like speaker, and says, "What's that?"
We are not certain, l'enfant.
I don't like it.
Pourquoi?
Something feels, and then there's like a staticky noise, and a bunch of the monitors on the Swan Song reboot.
Can I do another Maltech roll?
Sure. Piani, if you want to do a computers roll too, to like run over to a terminal or something. See
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
You guys are
Who knows?
terrible.
Yeah. Fuck.
Prosper knows
Nope.
nothing.
Something like you run over to a terminal and like start hitting stuff, and it's like locked up and like in a boot cycle.
I don't want this fucking thing on my ship.
I agree. Just flat out, I say we should remove it from l'enfant. There is clearly a problem.
We're fucking woo. Unstrap it. We're getting it off the fucking ship now.
So it was like, but I just strapped it in. This thing is not light.
Are we here? Or sorry, am I in the room?
You can be, yeah.
Yeah, if I'm in the room, I just pull out my fucking gun and point it at Wu, and I'm like, unstrap it right now and get it off
It was
the
like,
fucking ship.
okay, crazy man, I'll take it off the ship. Drag the crate on the ship. Drag the crate off the ship.
And be careful.
Okay. He looks at like Prosper. He's like, "Give me a hand," and starts
help.
like undoing the straps. So while he's undoing it, the system error that the ship was having seems to resolve itself, and the screens all come back with the like Sunbeam logo, and they boot up. You get a little progress bar, and then Pi comes back on the overhead and is like, "Well, that was odd."
What happened?
The box has a wireless transmitter. I just asked it what it was. Then everything went funny.
It didn't respond though.
No, something... It feels familiar. Like where I was before. The box is dark.
We're not gonna bring the box back on the ship, I
think it's okay. Whatever's inside can't get out. Just... The box has very strong defenses. I shouldn't have knocked so hard.
It didn't attack you.
Don't think I would call it an attack. Something... It was protecting itself.
You said it reminded you of where you were before. l'enfant.
Yes.
When you were less than you are now?
When I was in the dark.
We should speak of this later.
Okay.
So I mean, at this point, is Regina coming?
Yeah, I think she shows up after like she follows Higgs out, and then she's at the bottom. She arrives at the bottom of the gangplank and sees you like unloading the box, and is like, What's going on? Why are you taking it off the
And-
ship?"
So I kind of like Piani just kind of storms over and she's like, "You asked me if we had a fucking AI on the ship. You know what this is."
She says, "No, I asked you if you had a virtual intelligence. Are you telling me there's an artificial intelligence on your ship?"
I think I fucking said virtual intelligence. I think you know exactly what I said. What is in the fucking box?
I don't know.
It's
We were
not.
just told to collect the crate and to deliver it, and we were going to get paid a lot of money. That's all I know.
Where are we delivering it to?
A rendezvous point, somewhere out past Gunhild 8. I don't know to whom.
Do you got a second ship?
No, we don't.
I turn to Piani. Give us a second, and I grab Piani and like walk her over to the other side, and I guess I directly look at you. I'm just like, can we get Pi to behave and get this thing on the ship and get it to where we're going?
I'm not concerned about Pi behaving. I'm concerned about this fucking black box not behaving. I don't know what it is. Pi obviously is alarmed by it.
Can you turn the wireless thing off on it? Is that possible?
You know,
What if
We
we
thought-
shield it? Is there? Can
Wait.
we shield it somehow? Can we make it so no one can contact it?
the fucking thing is shielded. The box is shielded. It can't get in, but I don't want it to get out.
I'll be right back. I walk over to Miss Von Dorn, and I guess I have like my hands on my hips, and I'm looking at the ground. I look back up at her, and I just shake my head, look back on the ground. I'm just like, if we're gonna do this, I need 600,000.
She shakes her head. We had a deal, Higgs. Don't do this.
That was before we found out some doomsday bullshit that we're getting onto the ship.
If you want to back out on the deal now, you can. Take the box, leave it here. We'll look after it until someone can come and pick it up. Don't try to use this as leverage against me, Higgs. It will not go well for you.
You got 300,000? We'll leave right now.
She shakes her head. You'll get paid when we get paid. That's how this goes.
I look back down at the ground, and then I kind of like kick some dirt and look back up. I'll be right back. I walk back over to Piani.
She nods. Talk to your crew.
I walk back over to Piani. Just like, look, I can't do anything else. It's either we do this or we leave it here. We take the money when they get the money. If you could try to get Pi to fucking go away or get that thing on the ship, it's going to make us a lot of money and it's going to make us a lot of favor with Mr. Mustafa. I think we should do it as long as we can get Pi to be nice.
What, you think fucking Pi is being naughty? He's not. I want to go back in and calm Pi.
Okay?
And I say the box has to go to the Hill 6 system.
Mhm.
Do you think it's safe for us to transport this box?
So Pi says, as long as I don't try to talk to it again, I think it should be okay.
Pi, I know you're a curious one. Will you promise me not to talk to it?
I don't know. I'll try.
Pi, you know how you protect us on the ship? It's my job to protect you. And I won't bring this fucking box on the ship if I think it's gonna hurt you. So, you have to tell me the truth. You can't talk to the box.
If you think it's dangerous, I won't. Promise.
I think it's dangerous. Truth promise?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Alright, I go back out to Higgins.
So by this time, Wu has the box like halfway down the ramp.
Oh yeah. Well, when Pi said it would be okay, I sort of start slowing down. Let's say.
Okay, so
this
Wu is
thing's
probably
heavy,
like, pick it up, asshole. This thing's heavy. Come on.
It's very heavy. Let's rest here for just a moment.
Okay. He like sets it down, looks around for Higgs.
Are you
And
coming
so-
to me, Pi? Or
Yeah,
Piano?
I come to you, and obviously this is like an incredibly fucking heavy like decision that Piani's making, and so and very like, Pi says he won't talk to the box. Let's take it.
Okay. I'm just like staring at the ground again. I don't really say anything. I just nod my head without looking at you, and I slowly walk over to Miss Von Dorn. It's like, all right, we leave immediately.
She reaches into one of her pockets and takes out like a data stick, and she hands it to you, Higgs. She says, once you're in orbit, these are coordinates to where the meet set is. Once you're there, hail this frequency, and the ship will get in touch with you. It's supposed to be a day or two. They're in system already. I don't know who's going to get in touch with you, but there's codes on that stick that they should be able to match, so you can know it's them.
Wait, you're not coming?
She shakes her head. No, I have to stay here.
This gets better by the fucking minute. Well, all right, have a good day and go fuck yourself. Start walking toward the ship.
So she calls out after you. She's like, "It's going to be fine, Higgs. I
You
promise."
better put in the best. Mustafa Lee better fucking hire me for every goddamn thing. If he wants his kids picked up, it's gonna cost him 7 trillion fucking credits. I swear to God. I just walk over to the ramp and I'm like, "Woo, get it back on the fucking ship."
So you walk by him, and Wu's like, puts his hands up, like, "What the fuck?"
I say, "Let's go, Mr. Wu." Just very gently. I like pat him on the shoulder.
So he picks it up, and he's like, "I keep carrying crates for this man. Soon my arms are going to be huge. Then I'm going to use them to rip off his head." Let's go. And he like starts dragging the crate like back up onto the ship.
Gently.
I have a question. So, is there like I can actually turn off any sort of wireless capabilities of our ship, right? Like I could. So the only way you could interface our computer would be like some sort of direct
Yeah, like
terminal
a
access.
docking link or someone actually on the ship. Sure.
Yes. Okay. I would like to do that.
Okay, I mean, Higgs is going to need the ship's comm systems to like talk to customs and to call the.
Then I would like to, the moment that we do not need our comm systems,
Sure.
once they're in space, I would
Yeah,
like.
once you're at the rendezvous point and you've made the deal. Okay. Cool. I will keep.
But
that in
wait,
mind.
no. I mean, our transport there, we don't need. I can disable comms, right?
Once you're through, like you can turn them off and turn them back on again once you're like at the rendezvous point. You still have to like send, like, because she said like send a
Right,
hail
right.
to the signal.
Exactly right. So I want to basically turn them off until the absolute point in which we would need them.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that shouldn't be hard. Okay, so everybody gets back on the ship, and you do you want to just like head out of orbit, or what?
Yeah.
How are we on supplies?
That's a good question. You just spent 12 days in space and have no jump fuel. You could fix that by skimming a gas giant. Like Gunhild 7 is a gas giant, I think, but you might need to get some life support supplies first.
Yeah, I think so.
Like almost certainly. But you don't have to do it here, right? Like you could go to there's that Richardson moon base that's like in this system.
Can you bring the hex up again?
Yeah.
Along the.
Yeah. Yeah, so Gunhild, this is the only occupied planet in Gunhild, is Andoni. But there is that Richardson Scientific like moon base, and you do know somebody there. So
Right.
if you want to leave and stop there, you might be able to. But that would mean you're taking this thing to Richardson and then to your drop point.
And where are we again? 507?
407.
407.
407.
You guys don't actually have to make a jump to drop it off. You just need to,
I
like, stay in system.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Oh.
if that's the case, we should just We should just go.
We also don't have any
Yes.
life support, so if it's like an ambush or something, and like it's really
We've got-
dangerous to.
We should have 20-person days.
Yeah, and there's how many? 5 of you on the ship? So you got 4
5.
days,
Yeah.
4 days.
less than a single jump in any direction.
Yeah, but once we offload this thing, then we can get fuel, and then we
Okay,
can
let me check for you how long it takes to get from place to place within this system, because
Isn't it 12 hours?
Yeah, I think so. I just want to check because I'd hate for you guys to like leave the planet and then be like, haha, fuck you, the rules.
Yep. You die again.
Yeah,
You're like
you
back
die.
in the hospital.
You die in the most boring way. You are dead. Base travel time within a region, 6 hours.
Okay, cool.
That's fine. Okay, cool. So you you guys start to like you head towards the edge of the system, and you get a hail from customs again, requesting a manifest. Like basic custom stuff, like how long were you on the planet? They scan your ship. They want to know what you have on board.
How
You're
many
doing on the
bottles of
planet.
liquor are you bringing back?
Yeah, totally.
Any vegetation.
750 milliliters of booze.
Yep.
You guys haven't been here 48 hours. You have no customs allowance at all. So I think, if somebody wants to make a persuade check to talk their way through this, we can just jump through that.
Yeah, sure, I'll make it.
Okay. Because your fake data from before, Peony still holds.
Yeah. I would typically, Geoff would be rolling a +1 here, but if you just want to not allow that, then
I can roll for the help.
can he roll for help or you allow him?
I have
Okay.
a +1.
Yeah.
Sure.
Dude, I'm fucking banking and re-rolling that shit.
All right, reroll.
I don't care that I
Joe, you
failed.
don't help. Nice.
I don't fucking care, JP. Fuck your help.
Still got it though, right? Can't you choose that?
No. So
No.
he's to recharge his power, he has to intentionally re-roll a successful roll.
Oh.
So now his power is recharged. You can use it again. So yeah, you imagine an alternate universe where Peony is really helpful, and then you don't go to that universe.
Can
This is
And-
not that place.
can Closbear help?
No, the helping's already done. It's already
Okay.
been failed. So go ahead and make that roll. We'll see how suspicious they are.
See, you didn't need that
Not
shit.
at all. Awesome. Well done. So yeah, you bamboozle your way out of the Andonian customs, and start making your way off to the rendezvous point.
Okay.
So when you get there, what do you do?
Well,
So rendezvous point is like a low orbit over a Saturn type planet, like lots of rings, huge gas giant. So in the monitors, all you guys can see is this like huge sort of purple storm just like ripping around on the surface of the planet. There's a lot of like ion interference. It's a perfect place to hide out if you were making a slightly shady deal.
It's not turbulent, is it?
No.
Okay.
No, just lots of interference and electronic like noise.
well, I flick the stick towards Peony and say like, contact these coordinates or contact these coordinates. I'll be right back. I make my way towards Woo's room.
Okay.
Area.
Yeah.
Sure.
I do so. And
All
I
right.
just say we are waiting.
Okay, so it's it's a very basic like data pulse like protocol because it's short range, right? Like they have to be nearby waiting for you. So you make the comm, you send the like it's like a sign call sign thing, but the computers do it, so the encryption matches, and you just get an affirmative response, like transmission acknowledged.
They're coming.
Okay.
We'll
So
wait.
you wanted to go talk to Wu?
Yeah, I go to Woo's quarters or wherever he's at.
Sure. Okay.
I just knock on the door and poke my head around.
Okay.
What is he doing?
He's just sitting on his bunk, like tinkering with some piece of like equipment that he's got.
Woo, I need your. And I kind of like scratch my head. Woo, I need your bank account info.
Okay, why?
Well, just give me your fucking info. Don't make this hard.
He's like, okay. And he takes out his terminal, his little like hand terminal, and like beams you the information.
Okay, when he does that, can I just transfer money on my pad?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
I transfer over. I send him over 15K.
Okay.
And I like swipe it over and be like, "You did good today. I apologize for pointing that gun at you."
He looks at the terminal and he's like, "For this much, yeah, you can point a gun at me sometimes. That's okay."
I just kind of like look down and smirk, but I try to hide it the best of my ability. I look back up and I'm just like, "Keep up the good work. We won't leave you on just keep up the good work." And I just like walk out of the room.
So when you turn around, he says, "We don't have to talk about this now, but we should have a conversation about this illegal artificial intelligence you got going on here."
Yeah, we will. We should. Feel free
Okay.
to have that convo with Piani anytime you want. It's none of my business.
Maybe I'll bring it up at the next annual meeting.
Yep, we should have one pretty soon. It'll be the quadruple of the year. Something like that. I don't know. I got to figure out the name. You have a good one, Woo. Just keep walking.
Okay, awesome. So, I think that a couple of fairly tense hours later, you get a proximity alert from the Swan Song, and when you bring up the scanners, like Piani, you see that there's a big ass ship coming, and we see like maybe out. We like do the zoom out. We can see the Swan Song, and it like we pan back and looming like over the Swan Song, like several like dozens of times bigger than the Swan Song, is this huge like matte black battleship, and it looks like pretty similar but not exactly the same as the ship that we saw at the beginning on Oninsa, in that like flash sideways, and so it like kind of like looms all Star Destroyer-y over top of the Swan Song, and over the comms, you get a hail.
Yeah, I answer voice only on. Yes, this is Wilbur Higgins III, Captain of the Swan Song. What can I do for you?
You have something for me, Mr. Higgins.
Yeah, can you get this fucking thing off the ship, please?
Absolutely my pleasure. Hold on. And then the ship jars slightly, like not hard, but just like a little bit. And you can feel the ship kind of like struggling against it being like pulled. And then the voice comes back over the hail and it's like, please disable your engines. We will take it from here.
Okay. And I look to Piani. Or I guess Piani's not the ship engine. I look to Piani and give a quick thumbs up, but then I just hit the ship engine button.
Okay. So the ship's like just hanging in space then and getting pulled by the like tractor beam or whatever of this big ship, and I think that what the last thing we see is like the big like looming black ship and the tiny little like Swan Song disappearing up into its hold, and then the big black like metal doors like shutting over the Swan Song.
Cool.
And that's probably a good place to stop. I want to make sure Jeff's here for the next bit.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, his internet went out or something in San Fran, so that's why he was not able to get back on. Cool. All right, let's do some shout outs and then we'll wrap the show. Wheat, start us off.
Thank you guys once again. Love Swan Song. It's great. Love all the stuff that you guys do as far as creation of cool shit around Swan Song and all the support you give it. So thank you guys. Really appreciate it. And thanks to everyone who stopped by the stream yesterday to welcome me to San Francisco. It was very nice and welcoming and warm, and I loved it. So thank you guys, and we'll see you next time.
Awesome stuff. Steven, do some shout outs.
Shows how tense a session with absolutely no combat in it whatsoever can be. Oh my god. Yeah, good show. Thanks to everybody on the show and also everybody off the show. And you can follow me around the internets at Silent Osiris. And hopefully Adam and I will return to doing talk shows about running pen and paper role-playing games sometime soon.
Yeah, we've been talking about it. It's coming back.
Yep. It's on the plans.
It's on the plans. Adam, do some shout outs.
Thanks for coming, everybody. Hope you had a good time watching this episode. The crew is this close from making a shit ton of money, and plus everybody's about to get some experience. It's going to be a great time. So tune in for the beginning of the next one, where things are going to get both better and worse for everybody on the Swan Song. Also, Mirror Shades starting so soon, so very soon. So stick around for that. Give JP a follow. I'm super excited. Wheat, are you excited?
I am so excited. I am still like, unlike JP, I'm not necessarily having problems with the creation, more like what I actually want to do. You know, like
Yeah.
so.
Kid in
Yeah.
the candy store.
I know it. I'm pretty
Exactly,
much done with
exactly.
the character creation now. I just have to.
That's good.
I just have to put
I-
it all to paper.
I do still need to chat with you about a couple things this weekend, Adam. But I'll.
Yeah. Yeah. Just hit me up. So
I am the excite.
Yeah, I'm super excited about that too. If you haven't seen it yet, I think you guys did. I sent it to you in Skype. But for the audience, if you haven't seen it yet, go to JP's subreddit and look up the Shadowrun promotional video from 1991 that I posted there.
So good.
It is terrible and amazing, and you will love it.
So bad it's good.
That's
So
pretty good.
bad it's good. So I'm leaving everybody with that. You want
Yep.
some cool 90s trash? That's where
That'll
to go.
be on Monday at 8:00 Eastern with me, Wheat, Adam, Dodger, and Caitlin. I don't know if they've started or finished their characters, so
We'll see.
I'll have to press
Got a
about
couple
that.
of days. Yeah, give them a nudge.
Yeah,
But,
let's do shout outs here for Geoff real quick. I'll just do his normal shout outs. Make sure to check him out over at twitch.tv/InControl TV. Of course, he's a member of Team Evil Geniuses. What I usually say, and also Twitter is twitter.com/EG.iNcontroL. He's been playing a lot of CSGO lately, so check his stream out. He'll probably be streaming later tonight because that's all he does now is just literally plays CSGO nonstop. So make sure to check his stream out. And I think we decided that next Wednesday at 8:00 is going to be Solemn. So we got 2 more roleplay episodes before PAX South, which is, of course, next week. But we'll have all that up on the calendar here pretty soon, and we'll let you guys know when we're going to be playing Swan Song next as well. Have a good one, everyone. We're out. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Peace.